You're often going to buy the wall. But I see Petra. Oh, she has obviously bought the wall early, and she's popped it down on B main, which is why the rotate comes in. And Guild will then look to take that fight on zAAz, rotating immediately to the A site and finding a very valuable entry. But do they check down below, where Juliano is just, well, looking very different, first of all, but also sneaking away. Oh, the second player in checks it, and she still gets away with 2.
Spike down A. One enemy
That's,
remaining. Last player
I
standing.
almost lost track of what was happening up in heaven. An absolute flurry of frags to leave Mimi versus Cinnamon. And, well, for Cypher at this point, oh, she had the jump, and she ends up walking away with the win. Okay, pistol round for G2.
I'm extremely surprised, and I would love to see what we missed there onto vents. I love the fact that G2 started with a, you know, something a little bit more aggressive, using that camera onto B lobby, and the Guild reaction was like, let's just.
Are already destroyed on the way on through. That's going to be a dash out of Smurfette to open up the space. She's already coming up behind, and it's not expected. The flash was perfect. A second for Smurfette, but the rest of her team taking a couple of losses, a little bit of damage, and Mimi on the backside still not going to be taken down. She manages to claim a few scalps along the way, and Roxy and Kim are left. Still in a winnable position, though. That spike to be retrieved and planted. Juliano still having that nade. Aftershock, that's forcing them out. That's going to buy a little bit more time. The good thing is, though, Guild now know both players are up in heaven. Oh, it's not much use if you have the information, but not the players to execute on it. Roxy alone. Oh, she's going to try to force the fight and even connect to the head.
Early wall onto mid. Nothing explosive can be happening around here. And probably Cinnamon was waiting for it because the movement is right ahead. Probably just going to wait enough time. But yeah.
Not ideal.
Maybe a little bit alone. Yeah. I mean, if you see the wall, but if you still want to take a ramp and just keep walking around, you know that you're going to be alone. And the strength from G2 had come from Smurfette and Cinnamon being together.
Grav wall already used up. This is going to be Guild's sign to go forward. Now that the pressure is sort of taken off them, they've spotted Mimi on the back of the side as well. 50 seconds left, still plenty of options, but that one right there seals the deal. This is going to be a B hit. Guild upping the pace on their way through. Petra's already dealt with Mimi on the site, doesn't last long. And Guild have just changed entirely. Now that they've got rifles in their hands, they're looking a lot better. But here comes the showstopper down onto the site. Juliano evens up the odds in a matter of seconds. A nade deployed to clear the close corner. Aftershock to take them down if they were there. Now they know that behind the box is clear. Good flash. Oh, the satchel doesn't quite get Juliano to safety, but it does end up in a 1v1, and Glance is only 8 HP. The Rolling Thunder going to be used up at the start. The flash blinds her for just a second, and only the one bullet needed. zAAz pulls it across the line. Massive props to Juliano in this round, though.
Yeah, completely. The not only finding the first kill, but also being so fast of being like, okay, I'm gonna break the timing of the plan that has just been executed. So I know that they're going to be sending us only 2 safe spots.
Big nade out of Juliano. That's doing massive damage. Cinnamon's already gone. They saved it in for the late round, and Juliano's so happy she did. Now a second nade deployed, reaping the rewards of the early round. And Guild have been really caught unaware. They thought because they avoided the fault line at the start that they were safe. And although Juliano falls, there's still plenty of players left alive for G2. Now, Guild have found B open. They don't know that entirely, but they're assuming so. And leaving Kim in this close position. Is Kim pushing all the way? Oh, no.
Mimi.
This could be very dangerous. Mimi's expecting it, but Kim comes out pre-firing, and she'll take that frag to even things up.
I'm actually surprised that Mimi went for that pick. They're actually going to go for the rest because she had all their utility on B. She could have just waited around for the rest of the G2 players to actually come around, and now they have to go extremely slow. The spike has already been planted, so look at all those pings in the map.
Oh, that fault line was great. The follow-up, maybe not so much. Luckily, it's traded out. Guild on the back foot here. G2 look to push in, but the time is very low. Considering how far away they are, I mean, like, you would expect them to be much closer at this stage, but they've been so meticulous at clearing out these corners as they look to move in. 2 players coming out of heaven. Now they're looking at the spawn. Juliano ready to take this fight. The fault line already down. They can go and start this diffuse off, and that's going to bait these players out into the open. Juliano just holding a tight corner, spraying away, and she'll find 4. She's nearly got the showstopper online already, kaquka.
This is
how they've been playing so far. That's a very aggressive push, and you could just see Cille was not ready for it. Oh,
yeah, completely. Now with the return of the Vandal. Oh, this is a tough one.
It's gonna be a really awkward fight, but she gets away with it. and she's out of there healing as well. Juliano really putting them back on the map on this one, and it's so important she stays alive. 1 kill away
30 seconds left.
from that
Oh my God.
showstopper, and she's going to go out through the smoke, but it's being watched. Kim, ever vigilant, covering that angle.
It's just too much.
Spike planted.
Petra here has a really tough work ahead, as well as Mimi. If they find a kill, they can use that Cypher ultimate, but
Remaining.
Good flash.
yeah, I think this is close to impossible.
Yeah, it was a
I understand it's too much aggression from Juliano. I know that they want to make them feel uncomfortable and like they do not have control over the site. But sometimes you gotta play for your team, you know? I think she's too used of her team playing for her.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not against the push in, but yeah, obviously the fact that can work even better. They might get 3 kills or something, you know? Oh, they're going out. They are sending this straight through all that Astra utility. Obviously just pistols to play with. And G2 want to get as much done as they can, but it doesn't look like a lot's going to be happening.
Yeah, and after that time, we did not expect a lot from this. And they're actually, Kim is going to go for her ultimate. I don't think that they need to, but it's a round that you need secured. It's probably going to be the 4th one for you. And a lot of angles to clear for G2. Still plenty of time. It's going to be an extremely tough one.
There's no way through. There's no way through.
Oh,
It's about to fade, and there's a kill at least. Cinnamon should finish off this round, and indeed she will. All think either B. They've felt out the parts of the map they want to challenge. Eventually, they find your weakness, and it looks like they believe the A site to be the weakness. zAAz is here to say otherwise. Rolling Thunder
yeah,
to play
this is
with.
good.
It's going to be activated. The flash to try and buy a little bit of extra time, but it's a side peek. zAAz saving the site
One
completely
enemy
and showing that A is not a weakness. There might have been a couple of opportunities for Guild there, but not anymore. And even a res thrown in, bit of an eco res, I guess, and with the last round, it allows for Petra to play a little bit more aggressive there, not worry about losing it.
Yeah, and also, you know, just granted that maybe if Juliano have gotten the kills at the same time. Oh, this is perfectly timed by Petra. Oh my. Never mind. Bye, Petra.
Perfectly timed, yes. As she falls immediately, and luckily she used that res in the previous round. She won't get a chance to here. Down the side, oh, not checking the rafters. Cille able to grab herself a double, a triple, in fact. What a phenomenal time to step it up. Cille, I think, was on 4 kills coming into this round, and she's almost doubled up and left the spike up above. They're on the rope trying to seize it. Little do they know there were players up there, but luckily they've fallen back, and so the plant will be secured.
Class still has that aftershock. Please don't dry pick this. Please clear this corner. Don't do this to me.
Do they have a flash? They're about to flash this out. Here we go. Blinded up. Glance will be spotted, and she'll still win the fight! Juliano, 14 health. The spike to be defused, and not sure where Kim has snuck off to. She'll tap it. Hope for the peak, and although she gets it, Kim's the one to win. 5-7. Wow. That was a forward Guild. They called that pause. They recover into it, and now, not that far away from the lead, Juliano has just dove onto them. My God. But she'll be punished. Just the 1 kill to be found. The space not really made, although I guess it has pushed Guild back to the site. And G2 may waste no time getting on here to take the fights. But Smurfette is not going to be silenced until she gets 3. Okay, plant can be secured. 2v2. Still neck and neck.
Yeah, Mimi still has that cage to work with. If she wants to stop looking here at screens and just maybe group up with zAAz, just retrieve a ghost. Nothing can happen here.
Oh, no. Okay, I thought she had the angle on them. Very different looking Mimi around the corner. Gonna try to catch them on the way through, and she won't. Leaving zAAz alone, and there's just 2 angles. She's gonna be peeked on.
Oh.
No way. Again, absolutely insane series from Kim. She is looking really,
Yes.
really good all day long.
Yeah, I actually really liked her yesterday as well. But yeah, the fact that it's not only finding
The angle, a little bit of space seized by G2, but it is costly. Slow orbs, aftershocks, nades, everything's being used up on this push through to the A site. They will get a plant for free. It's Juliano. They heard the blast back. They know that she can be up close. They know she loves to play
Oh my
aggressive, and that's exactly what Smurfette was counting on.
Spike planted.
It's just too much aggression from Juliano sometimes. He was going to find out Smurfette here. She's going to be flashed.
Oh, Grafwell pulling her into the open, and she's stunned as well, so she can't even run. That's a disaster. zAAz is now being pressured. They know she's alone. They're just going to run it down together, and it's not even a trade. It's just an execution. 2v4, Guild's bonus round. Well, this team is no stranger to 4 spies, so They're familiar with these weapons intimately. As they close out this round, an 8th will be found.
It's not only an 8th, it's also the upgrade of all the weaponry literally just for free. And it's very different to see Guild defending from G2 because they literally... The strength of Guild is coming back on this map even with the beginning that we had.
Looking at G2, grouped up outside mid, Juliano has just walked in and deleted Cinnamon. I mean, they were thinking about slow pushing through mid here, but her aggression is what pays off massively for them to start this one out. 2 stars available for Cille to put on the site. They're going to go down right now. Smoking off heaven spawn by the looks of it. Yeah. The flash on backside gives Glance's position away. She needs to get something now, or they're just going to overwhelm her, and that's exactly what happens down below Juliano. She's not thinking about going up the rope, surely, but she's waiting for them to walk on out. This is a nasty angle. Roxy receives one. She's not going to go up. She's not going to go up. I don't believe it. She's thinking about it. You can see the body language, and as they walk out, she turns around, baited. Oh, but the shots of her teammate. She turned away for just a second, halfway defused already. Mimi needs to hurry it up on the way back in. She won't be able to stop them, and no one will. The defuse is secured.
Okay, and just back
plants?
zAAz here. Oh, zAAz here.
Oh no. Oh no, she's in trouble. And she's being stunned up as well, but I'm looking towards spawn. Juliano has the control. She's going to start an early flank coming up behind them on into heaven. But they're worried about it. They're conscious of it on the way through. Cille, good for the first. The trap bar pulled her back and it almost threw her completely off guard, but it doesn't seem to matter. It's just being cleaned up by Petra, even pulling a classic out to try and deal with Kim. Just got 40 HP now. Good tag. Oh. She's even worried about Juliano. There was a universe where the stars aligned for her, but it's not this one.
God. Listen, I was extremely scared after Petra. You're running in with the spike. You have the rest. You're the sage. Why are you going in?
Oh, Cille's lost out on the flank as well. Gilder being hyper conscious of it. I know Juliano was around here earlier, so they'll just double check it, but look how much time that's going to cost Cinnamon on the rotate. She's only on B site now as she runs back through main, so she's quite far away, and Juliano is watching the flank. I don't think it's being heard.
Oh my God.
I don't know how Mimi's gotten away with that. And look, Juliano, oh, you see her on the minimap just taking Smurfette easily. Showstopper online. Nade is just one away. I don't think getting this diffuse on is going to be all too easy for Guild. They need to up the pace, get onto this site right now. And zAAz is making sure it's not possible. We're tied up yet again. The lead doesn't stay in Guild. Not very well for the defensive side, I'll say that. But, oh, that's very unfortunate for Roxy. That was meant to contain her into the site. Instead, she ran in, and she's gotten a kill. Okay.
This ultimate, I'm out of here.
It's a trash ultimate, let's be very honest. That is insane. Roxy's just gotten away with taking down Juliano, and after using a Rolling Thunder, they have no space over the site, but they are just slowing it down, waiting for Guild to rotate to B. The full rotations have come into effect, and you've only got a very passive hold out of Roxy, resetting herself towards the spawn. If Cille just puts down a smoke, they can get the site for free.
And not only that, they can go for the rest, go for an easy plant, and with the movement from Roxy here, it should be coming in shortly. They're taking a lot of the time.
30 seconds.
Oh, the cage coming down. Where's the star?
It almost suits them well, the fact that Roxy's now trapped on the site.
Oh, they're not going to expect Roxy there.
Oh, spike.
Now she's found one at least. Now they can look to deal with her, not let her find any more, but Kim strikes at just the right moment. This is beautiful. What a hold by Roxy. Staying alive on that backside alone is impressive enough, but 4 kills to close out the round and tie things up yet again.
Love the setup here. Probably going to go for that execute fast onto A.
Oh my God, Juliano's already on the site, but even with the flash, she's going to be blinded up herself. And Roxy's able to grab the 1 kill. It's 11-10. Such an important round for Guild. Roxy stepped up last time for a 4K. She's going to need to do it again. Ooh. Tagged up on her way back towards the site. This is a big slowdown from G2 then. They get those kills, and they just stop it. And this would be great if Petra was still alive. If anyone else had died, just to res them back.
Yeah, on the previous round, she went in, again, she was playing with Mimi, they both went in, she went in first, and she died first. And even though the round was for G2, just to imagine that it would have come to a 1v1. Like, the situation is so much different. Now they're forced out to just react to it. I understand that you want to put the wall, you know, have all that angle, those double touches. Roxy extremely low here. It's a really tough one for you.
Glance doesn't have any flashes here to help out. Unfortunately, Roxy also out of flashes, so the initiation in towards this site, not really possible. They're going to have to wait for Cinnamon to get into position and try to crunch in on a retake. Otherwise, they're risking taking very open fights. And with Roxy being this slow, that's not really something you can afford to do at this point. I do like that they're going to slow it down. But the problem is, Cinnamon's going to be caught still. The trap wire destroyed means they know there's a flanker coming in. They've heard the steps as they come in towards the elbow. Good
big.
kill from Cille. And now she's holding their back. They cannot escape from elbow. They can't get to the side either. 12-10, G2 match and series point with 2 chances to close it out on map number 4.
It still was a shaky round, but it's another round that we have to give to G2, just playing with the time. And I was kind of scared at the moment that they actually execute.
Guild, the team to deliver the first map loss in the upper bracket / grand final to G2. Now want to claim a second, and that is one hell of a start. She's gotten out with 5 HP, and the spike is dropped. G2, a deadly blow dealt. They're up against nothing but SMGs, and again, it's going to be Petra, one of the first to fall, leaving that res unused.
I'm surprised that Roxy's not rotating over to help Cinnamon, because just with that heal, things would be so much different.
Yeah, could definitely help Cinnamon out, but she's content to just stay fighting for now. The Seekers revealing their positions, all 3 inside of main. That info is gathered. And they have everything to work with now. They've got the whole map just sectioned in.
Yep. That position from Roxy, the close quarter with the Spectre. She's actually going to give that up. And even though with all that pressure that Smurfette has, still not buying that is going to be B.
Well, the B hit is coming in as we speak. Cinnamon has fallen, and Glance has got a flash out. This round is now looking winnable for G2. They've just flipped it on its head completely and left Roxy and Smurfette to try and make this clutch happen. Both players, Spectres in hand, flash down, blinds no one. We're back towards the side, in towards the spawn. Mimi's gonna take a fight in the open and win it easily. zAAz does the same. And